Alrighty people, we are live. It is Easter Monday, the 5th of April, and the time is just 11:40 a.m. in the morning. It is a beautiful blue sky day where I am, which is amazing because I live in England, and usually in England the weather is not this good. So this is a glorious day. But talking about glorious days, let's get into the figures. This is SirToshi's Bitcoin chart show. This shows you the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. So let's just jump straight into it. So it looks like we've had a little bit of number come down on, according to Prev in the top left of the screen. But then according to CoinDance, it's still $232. But we'll find out what the real price is by the end of the show. So currently we've got Bitcoin with 0.4% of the hash rate, Bcrash 1.3, Corecoin 98.4. Network nodes at 1.8% on Bitcoin, 8.3% on Corecoin, 98.9 on 8.3 on Bcrash, 89.9 on Corecoin. Transactions on Bitcoin, 37.1% of the overall transactions winning this morning. Look at that. Winning in transactions and block sizes. Wow, look. 37.1% of the transactions. 32.5 for Bcrash, 30.4 for Corecoin. But block size, absolutely smashing it out of the park because this is the genuine Bitcoin. 81.3% of the block size, that's data flowing through the chain. 5.6% for Bcrash and 13% for Corecoin. So let's just play spot the biggest block on Bcrash. But before we do that, let's just prepare one of my videos that always, what should I say, never fails to amuse me. And this will be Roger Ver reminding us why I call Bcrash Bcrash. And that's because he also calls it Bcrash himself. Let me just find this video. Always sets me up for the day, makes me laugh. Here we go. Roger Ver, got it. That'll come up in just a second. Help start my day off with a bit of comedy.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
And there it is. Bitcoin Crash, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch it burn. Oh dear. Right. Let's just play spot the biggest block on Bcrash. Via BTC 1.5. They'll be lucky to get past that. There was a 7 megabyte block on here yesterday, but very unusual. 2.4. Yep, 2.4. That's the biggest one they'll get. And so now we're on Corecoin. We're just going to have a listen to Michael Saylor getting really enthusiastic about big blocks. And then we'll have a look for them. See if we can find them like an Easter egg hunt.
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
I'm sure you do, Michael.
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
I love the enthusiasm in your voice, mate.
And the way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy in big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Is that right, Michael? Is that right? Who's going to break the news to him? Oh, dear. Shout out to Keith Fellows. Big blocks out money button in the house, and Stubbsug. Aloha. All right, nice. Let's find these big blocks, shall we? Bearing in mind there is a sort of like a 1 megabyte restriction. I can see a 1.6, which is quite big for Corecoin. Yeah, 1.6. They'll be lucky to get past. Oh no, they've actually got 2 megabyte block on chain, mined by Binance. Congratulations to them. Tears of joy from Michael Saylor. In the meantime, let's have a look at these blocks on Bitcoin. Look at this. 18 megabytes, 10 megabytes, 11 megabytes. So this shows you like the data flowing through the chain is the growth of the chain, which is why on the graph that actually shows you the blockchain growth, it's absolutely shooting up because of the amount of data that's going on chain. But I have a theory. You know, I think there are large companies using this that don't want people to know just yet. That's what I think is going on, because later on in the show, when we look at trends.cash, you'll see all these, you know, because you can see who's using the chain, but they're unrecognized and they make no sense whatsoever. So they're basically disguising themselves. That's what I think is going on. You know, and I'll explain this. I'll explain this later on when we get there, Spo. But I mean, look at this. Look at the chain growth. Look, 18 megabytes, and that's 18 times the size of a block on Corecoin. 18 times, 10 times, 11 times, 14 times, 25 times bigger. You know, these are huge in comparison. This is why the chain is growing. You know, and when I say it grows in value, as in like there's more data on it. Therefore, like the data, as in like the data that belongs to people, because they're not uploading crap. You know, the chain becomes more valuable. Therefore, they have more economic incentive to secure it. That's how it works. So look, 25, 5, 7, 5, 14, 34, 1, 6, 4, 7, 3, 12, 1, 84. Oh, see, look, I mean, we're coming close to almost like triple-digit blocks, triple-digit megabyte blocks. On every time we come to a column, you know, so it won't be long. It really won't be long before there's just like 100 megabyte blocks, 200 megabyte blocks, you know, and then there'll be gigabyte blocks on chain, you know, and when the growth is going to be absolutely huge. And as Satoshi Nakamoto said, Bitcoin never really hits a scaling ceiling, so it's going to come thick and fast. Hash rates by network. Again, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. When you are intelligent and you have creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. That's a pretty bang-on statement there. Proof of work by network since 1st of August, so, yeah, I mean, a little bit unfair, really, you know, since the 1st of August, considering Bitcoin didn't really get its protocol back, you know, and had to start with a new ticker symbol on the 15th of November, 2018, you know, so, again, I mean, these charts are a bit misleading. The fact is, you know, the chain goes right back to the Genesis, well, the chain of signatures, should we say, on Bitcoin goes right back to the Genesis block. The chain of signatures was obviously broken in Corecoin on the 24th of August 2017 when they implemented segregated signatures, which they called segregated witness, because obviously it's the witness that holds people accountable. And Bcrash, just an absolute joke. That's why we had to leave them behind. Hash rate, Bcrash versus Bitcoin. Proof of work, Bcrash versus Bitcoin. It is 53,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin, which is 10 times cheaper than Bcrash. It is 6.9% more profitable to mine on Corecoin, shows you the demand for Bitcoin. And so it's almost 7%. And 4% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than Bcrash, just because Hathor will probably be spoiling the party. Look at this, daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Look at that. Look. So spike obviously goes up and down, and then when I saw this tailing off, I saw it plateau out a little bit, but then it came down. I thought, oh, maybe it's going to come down, but look, it's gone up again. Look, this. I wonder if this is going to be the new level. I wonder if it's going to be around here. You know, this is progress. Not that shitcoiners understand this, because the only thing they understand is looking at the price number go up. They have no idea what's going on in the background. You know, this makes me super bullish. Well, I'm an investor. You know, that's why I look at these figures. I want to see what's happening long term. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. I see, gaining. Daily Bitcoin transactions per block by network. Oh, winning. Yeah, of course. So block size and transactions, we are winning. Get in there. Daily Bitcoin fees by network. Oh, USD. Well, just matching Bcrash there pretty much. SirToshi's. Oh, gone a little bit over, but that'll come back down with time. Block reward ratio, though, obviously, number go up a little bit. Look at that. The actual. I wonder if. So daily Bitcoin fees by block reward ratio. So I wonder if that'll be the fees in the block. Oh yeah. So that actually would explain because. obviously the transaction fees on Coolcoin are absolutely through the roof. So you've got transaction fee plus the block reward. So okay, yeah, that's why they'll be storming ahead. But yeah, we'll get there with time because Coolcoin is an absolute piece of shit, as is Bcrash. Look at this. So this is the data flowing through the chain, showing us the accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth. So the actual growth of the chain. Look, I think we're going to be. I think we're really going to be closing in on Coolcoin, literally like by the end of this week. That's going to be super exciting. That is going to be super exciting as the chain starts to become more valuable because there's more data on it. That's it. You know, Coolcoin is just simply used for the very odd occasional, movement of value, which we know there's no real value in it. It's because it's all a speculative price. It's bollocks. Absolute piece of shit. Daily Bitcoin hash rate by mining pools. Global hash rate 7 days. Yeah. Global hash rate 24 hours. BTC.com and Ampool 3rd and 4th. Again, that's Bitmain. Binance down in 5th. Yeah. Let's have a look comparatively to Coolcoin. BTC.com, look, big boys all at the top again. Ampool in 4th. Binance in 5th. Yeah. All right. But we're looking for the TAL. Look at that. There is no TAL on there, which is very telling. Bcrash, Hathor on there for no other reason other than sheer spite, which I do find absolutely hilarious. And Bitcoin. Here we go. No matter pool or SV pool this morning. Never mind. But it's all about squeezing these shitcoin enterprises off the chain in order to offload the short positions that are artificially suppressing the price, of which we will look at right now. Let's have a look at these shitcoiners. Look at that trend line. Look at that. Whoa. See, that's really strong, because there is weight behind that. Look at that. You don't see that on many shitcoins. I mean, this is really strong. Normally you'd see spikes like this, spikes on shitcoins. Because it's just a pump and dump fest. But this is really good. But look at the short ratio. Short ratio starts at 83% and finishes, where are we? 87. Effing shitcoiners with shit for brains. Honestly. That's why they're shorting it, because they're expecting it to come down because they don't understand it. And they also don't understand that the people who are actually have got an interest in seeing Bitcoin's price crash so that people don't use it are the shitcoin exchanges who are being squeezed off the chain. It won't be long. Look at that. These short positions can eat my effing shorts. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look at the blockchain working live in front of our eyes. Roughly 3 transactions a second registering at the moment. The vertical rectangular blocks at the top are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. Below that are the transaction generators. And then to the right of that, we've got the transaction ID, the input, the output, the total output, the type, and the op return. Mempool, which is where the transactions are stored before they are processed and put on chain. And again, they're competed for by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block and store the block on the blockchain, which is where they are then rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Wow, look at this chain. Look at that. Look at that. 90, 50, 47, 25, 72, 84. Looking really good. Any movers and shakers? What's D Drive up to? See, this is another. I mean, look, D Drive. Like, that tells us nothing. Which makes me think whoever it is that's generating those transactions doesn't want to be known. And why is that? Maybe they just don't want to be known just yet. Maybe they don't want to let the cat out the bag. Because if they were known, would that suddenly get all sorts of, press attention? Probably, and maybe they don't want it just yet. It's all in the pipeline. Because, like I said, there is it's a conspiracy against Bitcoin, So the more information you give your enemies, the more they have to go on and the more they will attack. So, again, blockchain growth and all this is why, look, we've got D drive and we've got B drive. They are significant transaction generators, and they clearly don't want to be known. So, very exciting stuff. We'll find out in the end. BitInfo charts. Somebody said there was a cost chart. Average transaction value, average addressable, median transaction value. That you could compare with Western Union. I saw earlier. Dogecoin, Bcrash, XRP. Yeah, prices. Alright. We'll just do a core coin and Bitcoin comparison. Core coin 7.4, Bitcoin 9% of the transactions over that. Bcrash 9.2. Needs to be updated on that one. Alright, BitInfo charts. Is there a Western Union comparison? What? Xcoin, Einsteinium. What's that? World Coin, Isracoin. Seriously? Stealth Coin, Whitecoin. What is this? BitConnect, Polcoin, Social Coin, Topcoin. Seriously? Sizecoin, Navcoin, Viacoin, Supercoin. Don't tell me this is Batcoin. Oh my god. Digibyte, Suncoin, Sirecoin. Oh my god. Back in the day. Hotcoin, Blackcoin, Feathercoin, Vertcoin. Oh my god. Absolute pieces of shit. Bitcoin Gold, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, Dash. Bitcoin, Monero, Doge. Seriously. I thought I'll have to do some more exploring on here. Tweets per day. I use Bitcoin, so I don't really use Bitcoin SV because I know it's Bitcoin. We're just going to look at transactions and do the usual. 3 years, log. Look at that. Boom! Looking fabulous there, I must say. Let's have a look at scaling test network. Any movers and shakers? Still a 3.3 gigabyte block on the scaling test network, and it should be 638 on the mainnet. And transactions per second, the highest registered so far, 14,775 on this network. When you consider that Visa and MasterCard are only capable of 2, and Bitcoin can already do 14,000. Amazing. Biggest block last 24 hours, 91. 431 on the scaling test network. Average transactions per second last 24 hours, yeah. Alright. Yeah, transactions per second watch, capacity metrics. Yeah, I've seen all that. Here we go. So, trends.cash. Look, so again, apps ranking by money spent. We know most of those, but apps ranking by performed actions. See, I mean, look, what's this? What on earth is that? And what's number 3? What's 15 PCIHG22? I mean, look, and these are apps ranking by performed actions. So these are significant transaction generators, that are contributing towards the growth of the chain, and we have no idea who they are. No idea who they are. Again, which is what makes me think they are significant players, as in corporate players, experimenting, possibly using the chain already, but not wanting the public to know just yet, is what I think this is. That's That's my suspicion about why the chain is growing. Because it's corporates first. You know, these shitcoiners don't get this. Neither do these B crashers. You know, oh, it's people first. No, it's not. It's corporations first. It's corporations first, then governments follow, and then the rest of the world piles in. Like, literally, you know. Because, well, the people in the governments kind of like follow the corporations, because it's the corporations that basically run the world. You know, the governments are just simply there for, or they should be there for democratic purposes. You know, unless you're like the CCP, where you're basically a massive criminal enterprise, or like North Korea, where you're just like a one-man, like a one-man gangster running the country. Yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, corporations first, and Bitcoin makes and saves corporations money. So it's literally going to be like corporate cocaine for them. But yeah, that's what I think is going on. So watch this space, peeps. Again, a crypto quant. This is all exchanges reserves. We'll just see if they're still dumping. Look at that. We'll go in a minute. Look. I mean, look at that downtrend. Look, they are absolutely. They're just like they're getting absolutely rid of them. Look, still going down. They want none of it. They know that BTC is an absolute piece of shit. Hence, this is their reserves that they are getting rid of. These are the liquidity providers causing a shortage of liquidity, causing a massive price spike. But it's a price spike. There is no value in that whatsoever because no one's using it. There's no utility there, like literally. And the exchange, well, these all exchanges. These exchanges know it. They know it's an absolute piece of dog shit. You know, and they want to stay in the game. So they're just like, right, well, we'll cashing out for US dollar, I suspect, ready to rebuild when Bitcoin is revealed as BSV. Let's have a look at what's on chain. Estimated next block size 2.5 megabytes. Previous block was mined by Hathor, a 6 megabyte block. Yeah, it's all looking good. Average fees. Yeah, again, fees will come with size. Size matters in this case. Yes, indeed it does. Let's have a look at Joho's meme pool. Look at that, all that data. Bearing in mind we've got over 80% of the block size, which is 80% of the data on the network. And look at this data being cleared. Look, boom, 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 boom. Processed. Easy, easy. And now we compare that to Corecoin that can't do jack shit. They can't clear any of their data. They cannot clear any of it, of which we will look at right now on TX Street. So the meme pool size on Corecoin is currently 80 megabytes, of which they are trying to clear with a 1 megabyte block every 10 minutes. Yeah, good luck with that. So the median fee per transaction $6.42, and it's median ETH transfer fee $5.20. Well, I mean, yeah, absolute shit show. Total shit show. We'll have a look at it in all its glory. I mean, look at all these transactions being rejected from their blocks due to the gas prices, and the massive shit show. Utter shitcoiners. You know, no idea what they're doing, and this is, well, what's going on here? I wonder, we'll just have to wait for these transactions being ejected from the block while they build up. See, look, they've all been ejected from the block, and then they'll be pushed into another block, which is why you end up with transactions being unconfirmed for 10 days. You know, absolutely crazy. And if you don't believe me, this is a question that Andreas Antonopoulos had to answer. Take the floor, Andreas.
Anonymous asks, I transferred my Bitcoin with too low a fee, and it's been unconfirmed for 10 days. What should I do?
Just get out of that shit coin. It's got nothing to do with wallets. It's the network. It's an effing joke. An effing joke. Oh dear. Alright, so we'll just remind ourselves why we need Bitcoin. This is the excessive money printing that's been going on since, look at that, January 2020. Over a year. Absolutely insane. And we'll have a look at what that money is doing. And it is doing precisely nothing. And it's not been doing anything since Q4 2007, the peak of the financial crisis. The money is not stimulating the economy, which means it is just simply going into stock market and stores of value bubbles. And those bubbles will pop when people lose their jobs and they need money. They will be selling those assets because they cannot use those assets as a medium of exchange. You cannot take a brick from a house and go down to your local supermarket and say, "Excuse me, will you accept this brick as in exchange for a bag of carrots?" No, doesn't work like that. Because a house's value is not just the materials it's made of, it's the location that it's in, and all those other factors. Money is the issue there. And so knowing that we need Bitcoin, how are we feeling about Bitcoin today? Feeling good. Let's have a look at the order book here, the supply and the demand. So according to Livecoin Watch, we've got a price here of 242. So Preve appears to be a little bit behind, showing 228 in the top left-hand corner. I'm probably more likely to trust this chart here as it's live, and we can see the sales and the buys and the sells trading off against each other here, leaving a price of the median price of 242 currently between the bids and the asks. Very good, very good. Morning run. Let's have a look at the shitcoins on the shitcoin chart, the Bitcoin shitcoin chart. Surecoin market cap gone up a little bit. This is nearly 600,000, so the price has gone up to 0.9 cents. Just under a cent. It really shouldn't be worth anything. It shouldn't have a price. It shouldn't be being sold, and it shouldn't be being bought. Because the only reason people would buy it is with the expectation of profit, because it's fungible. It's not an NFT, non-fungible token. Numpty coin, just massively insulting. It's got a price of 2 cents. Oh my god. A market cap of 234,000. It does nothing. You're paying for data. You're paying for this logo to have in your money button wallet. It's really novelty value, but it's not even a novelty because it's not an NFT. But yeah, people are crazy. Yeah, people can do what they like. It makes life more interesting. Let's have a look at the shitcoin market. We've got a market cap of $1.8 trillion so far. Yep, so this is a cool coin today. I'm wondering when we're going to see the USD printing going in and affecting the price. So, down on the day, down on the week. Shitcoiners aren't going to be happy with that. Still up on the month though, but look, not really a lot of movement. Not really a lot of movement since March 14. It's not reached there. We're now in beginning of April, so it's two weeks ago. A bit more than that. Oh, there could be trouble ahead. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Again, these are all shitcoins, utter shitcoins. Oh, see, look at that, up in the day. And Corecoin is in the red. Corecoin is in the red. See, again, I think, it's going to be, vindication eventually when it does go to the moon. But unfortunately, when it goes to the moon, there's going to be shitcoin, there's shit for brains. The whole world's going to be piling in, The quality people are in here now, which is why I've had the time of my life and thoroughly enjoyed communicating with people, doing my shows, having banter on social media, such as Twitch and Twitter and all that. Like reading the comments in my on my YouTube channels. I had to go and block a whole load of scammers the other day that were targeting my channel. Couldn't believe it, Must be getting famous. But look, that's a really strong trend line. That is really strong. Much stronger than Corecoin. There's real value behind that because we can see it in the data. Look at that. Look at that on a week. And look at that on the month. Whoa. 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 You know, I think this is the start. This could be the start. Wow. And we'll remind ourselves that Core Coin, when it was Bitcoin before the chain split on the 1st of August 2017, we can remind ourselves, if CoinCrap allows us to go to all data. Yep. So it went from, like, at the end of October 2013, it went from $200 to over $300 by November. So within 10 days, it'd gone up like 30%. You know, this is kind of like what we can expect from Bitcoin, because the statistics are there. The intelligent people know it. Yeah, I mean, all you've got to do is watch my show. I'll explain it all to you. Slow and steady Tortuga. Absolutely. Nice one, Stubbsug. Here we go. So look at it. It looks like I had a few subscribers unsubscribed after my Douchebags of Bitcoin series that I started yesterday. But look at this. I had, look at this, my latest release on YouTube. It's Sailor's Ship Ready to Sink. 77 views. So first 6 hours and 36 minutes. 77 views. A new record. Look at that. Number go up. New records being broken every day. So if we refresh that, you'll see sort of little celebratory things, I think. If it does that. There, look at that. Celebrations from YouTube on that video, if you can see it there. Woohoo! Great stuff. Let's see how my Douchebags of Bitcoin series are getting on. I had great fun doing that. Oh look, 82 views on that since released at 5 o'clock this morning. So that was literally 7 hours ago. Yeah, 7 hours ago that was released. It's got 82 views already. Wow. My chart show yesterday got 104 views. 104 views. I wonder if they're any of my Douchebags of Bitcoin videos. Look, Michael Saylor, the most popular douchebag of Bitcoin video. 91 views. Peter McCormack, 64. Andrea Santambola, 60. So if you do find any really just utterly stupid comments, you know, from the shitcoiners, please send them over to me. You know, I revel in their stupidity, you know, and exposing them for it. I just find it hilarious. All right, let's have a look at my Streamanity. How are we doing there with followers? Are we above 233? 234. Another one. Excellent. Where there's one, there'll be another. That's all I can say on that one. Hey, revenue 2.2 on my Cold Fusion video. Thank you very much. Excellent. Loving that. Let's have a look at Twitch new users. 24 hours, bearing in mind Easter weekend. Whoa, 156. Triple figures for Easter weekend, for Easter Sunday on Twitch. Great stuff. And Ruthie's tweet, 954, like that again, 955. Twitter will never allow it to get above 1,000. Let's have a look at Satoshi. Is he above 75? No, 73.3. They're bringing him down again. Outrageous. Let's have a look at whale alerts. Let's see what's been printed in the last 24 hours. 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 16 minutes, 31, 58, 1 hour, 2 hours. We're just keeping an eye out for stuff being printed 3 hours. Oh, quite a lot going on 3 hours ago. 4 hours, 5 hours. Things being burnt, 6 hours. 11, 12, 15, nearly there, 18, 19. 20, ooh, what's this? That's USDC, another 5 million, 5.9 million. Why not? You know, when you feel like it. Crazy. And there we go. All right, so no freshly minted shitcoin being printed in the last 24 hours, according to whale alerts. And is this confirmed by stable printer? It looks like it. But what's this? USDC 14 hours ago printed 100 million. 100 million. Are you kidding me? Just printed 100 million. It's the next Tether. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, there we go, people. That's your chart show for today, where you're up to date with everything that's up and what is going down. So, yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy your Easter Monday, and we'll catch you later. Shout out to KB Dad. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.